see if I can do this. All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Intoxicated Sports Report. Back from our 2-week hiatus, 1 week hiatus.
Yep.
Since we've been doing that.
Yeah.
More recently.
Every time we do 2 weeks or a week off, it feels like it's forever between episodes. Just because we were doing it every week.
I was waiting to tell you until we were on here that it feels like it's been a really long time since we've done this.
Yeah.
It's only been 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I'm Gage. He's Emerson.
We're back.
You know who we are at this point. You know who we are at this point, I would think. It's good to be back. I'm feeling good today.
Yeah.
I'm feeling really good.
It's nice to talk sports again.
Yeah, because
I missed you.
I haven't seen you in a couple days because you took a nice vacation to where?
Went to Chicago.
Chi-Town.
Yeah.
Did you have a good time?
Went to this place, if you can see it.
It's funny. I think I was talking to Devin about it. If you were gonna buy anything Cubs related or anything Chicago, I didn't think you were gonna buy a Cubs shirt, which that's technically a Cubs shirt.
It is technically.
For those who don't,
But I just want to make sure there wasn't anything Cubs on it.
Oh, there is right there.
Oh wow! I might have to take that off.
For those who aren't watching us, he's wearing a shirt that says Wrigleyville because you did go to Wrigley and see a game.
Wrigley Field, yeah, that was awesome.
Beautiful.
Its stadium is amazing.
Yeah.
And it's like you can tell it's old, but it still has a really nice charm to it. Ivy obviously is iconic on the brick wall.
It's like we were talking about earlier. It's got to be one of the older stadiums there is.
Yeah, we should have looked that up, but yeah, no, it was an awesome time. The game was kind of a dud.
The Cubs lost.
The Cubs lost. My only gripes were that the Cubs weren't wearing the classic pinstripe uniforms.
Because
they were wearing these jerseys.
The city ones.
The City Connect ones.
Yeah.
Which those navy blue pants are just, yeah.
How much did that shirt cost? Let me take a guess.
I don't even remember.
35?
It was like 30, I think.
Probably.
Yeah.
But I get it. I think if I were to go to somewhere like that, I'd probably get something.
I was looking for, because they had shirts that just said Wrigley Field on them, but I didn't really like the designs of most of the ones I saw, so I just went with this one.
And honestly, you could barely even.
Yeah.
It's a nice shirt.
It is.
Is that extra
Actually
large?
really comfy, yeah.
Yeah, it feels nice. Nice fabric.
Mm-hmm. It's like a poly cotton mix, I think. But,
who pitched in that game? Anybody noteworthy?
So...
Do you remember?
Yeah, who pitched for the Cubs? It was I'm totally forgetting, but he snuck it up. Dude, there were a lot of mammoth home runs in the game.
Really?
So in the second inning, Patrick Wisdom hit a home run, and off the bat, I knew it was gone, and it went out of the stadium onto I think
He hit it to Soldier Field.
Pretty much, yeah. He crushed that thing.
Yeah.
And then Salvador Perez for the Royals, he was like their one good player.
Mm-hmm.
He had a couple home runs.
That's cool. He's still on
Yeah,
the team.
I think he signed a long extension too.
That kind of sucks because I think when you made a plan for this vacation, you probably thought you were going to see Rizzo, Bryant, Baez.
Yeah, totally. I mean, I knew there was like a chance, of course, just because I follow baseball news. But yeah, it was funny. Like when we first got off the train, because we took the train in. There's a store. I think I sent you guys the picture. There's a store of like it's a all off on sale store, and like it's all Bryant, Rizzo, and Baez stuff.
But honestly, though, if I'm a Cubs fan, I'd rock those jerseys still. I'd buy those jerseys.
Every jersey you saw was one of those guys, pretty much.
And I'd be okay rocking one of those, even though they're not on the team, because they won the World Series for them.
They're part of the most iconic Cubs team in this generation.
I don't know if I'd go Baez.
Yeah.
I'd probably get a Rizzo.
Rizzo is Mr. Cub.
Yeah.
The second Mr. Cub, anyways.
But you gotta think those jerseys were probably at least 50% off.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe 25 or 75.
Yeah.
I'm glad you had a good time.
Yeah, that was cool.
Chicago, you tried deep dish pizza.
We did.
You weren't crazy about it.
It was whatever. I think we just went to the wrong place. Nothing against them, but it was only whatever. I think they did it kind of interesting. It wasn't like I was thinking it would be like a big, kind of fluffier bread and saucy, but there wasn't a lot of sauce on it, and it was kind of crispy.
I think you sent it to us.
Yeah.
And it didn't look like it was. When I think of deep dish, I think it's like thick.
Yeah, most of
like
the filling. Yeah, most
thick.
of the filling was just the toppings, which I thought was interesting. Yeah. The kind of cool part they did though was the sausage that was on the pizza was actually like a patty that was laid out over the whole pizza. Which is interesting.
I like saucy pizzas. I don't know if yours was in particular.
It was not very saucy.
That's why I think deep dish does go heavy on the sauce.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of imagining.
Which I'm cool with.
Yeah.
So, I would love to go to Chicago sometime. You said that you want all of us to go with you?
I think
make a trip?
Yeah, a boys trip would be pretty sweet.
Oh, boys, me plus Ashley.
Yeah, she can come if she wants. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
We also drank a lot of beer.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, we drank a lot. I mean,
we went to vacation.
Yeah, we went to this bar that was sweet. We went back 2 more times after the first time.
Really?
Yeah, just amazing cocktails.
You liked it so much that you want to use...
Oh, I'm stealing their cocktail list.
Are you?
They don't know it, but I'm stealing it. If you ever go to Chicago, the name of the place is Arbella, and the dude that runs the place, I'm forgetting his name, but he was pretty cool. And he comped us a drink on the first night.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you tell him you were like visiting? Is that why he comped you?
I guess. I mean, yeah, we were just kind of shooting the shit, and
that's cool.
Yeah.
How are the people in Chicago? Are they nice? Good.
Yeah, friendly people for sure.
Cool.
And there was talk of like the crime and like, oh, it's just another big city. When I talked to people who had been there before, really not that bad. But I mean, it makes San Francisco look even worse than I already thought of San Francisco. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
As
obviously there are bad parts of Chicago that you didn't go to.
I'm sure. Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Like the part you were at wasn't bad.
It was fine. Yeah. We were just north of downtown.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad you and your family. It was just you, your mom, and your dad, right?
Yep.
I'm glad you guys were able to have a nice little family vacation.
Yeah, it was great.
When was the last time you think you guys have done that?
Oh wow.
You guys went to Washington not too long ago, right?
Went to Seattle, but that was like probably at least 6 years ago because I wasn't 21 yet.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Like when you guys went to that game?
To the football game?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
The other thing I wanted was for the Cubs to win, so I could hear the "Go Cubs Go" song at the end of the game.
See him fly the W. Too.
Yeah. But Fergie Jenkins actually sung the 7th inning stretch song, which was pretty cool. He's a classic. He's a Cubs icon.
Fergie Jenkins.
Ferguson Jenkins. Yeah.
Never heard of him.
Yeah. He's old time.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
What are we sipping on right now?
We are drinking Maui Wowie, right?
Yeah.
From Altamont Brewing.
Maui IPA.
Yeah, I think I haven't actually never had it in a can. I've had it on draft before.
I've had this can before. I remember this can.
I've seen it around. Yeah, it's a good looking can.
It's
cool.
It's got
a tropical IPA.
Got a tiki on it.
Yeah, really nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
6.5%.
This will get you right where I need to be.
Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry. Altamont Beer Works, not brewery.
Yeah. In Livermore, California.
Oh, I didn't know they were so close. Nice.
I didn't know that either.
I'm happy to support.
It says it has pineapple and mango in it.
Yeah, I think they consider it a tropical IPA.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's good. Not too bad. So what do we got going on today, sir?
All right, so baseball is getting close to the end. We're about 3/4 of the way through the season. We also have a little bit of NBA news we want to talk about. Someone got paid that we know and love.
He got paid literally, like we found the news out like an hour after our last podcast.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
So it's kind of old news now, but we'll get to it.
Preseason for NFL is in full swing. Mm-hmm. We've got some interesting quarterback competitions to talk about. And then NASCAR getting close to playoff time. One more race.
And your boy is feeling nice about it.
I bet you are.
I am.
And we're doing the draft lottery for fantasy football tonight.
For our
Not the draft, but the draft lottery.
Yeah.
So we're going to find out where we're picking in the order.
Which we also did last year.
Correct.
Which will be on Instagram Live, but by this time you hear it,
you won't even know.
You'll know, so
yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
All right. Well, the Giants have the best record in baseball. Still.
Wow. They've been like the first at 40, 50, 60, 70, now 80 wins.
80 wins.
Unreal. I don't think I would have predicted that they would even get to 80 wins this season before it started.
I wouldn't have.
Yeah. I mean, maybe that would be like a good, number to land on, but.
They took 2 out of 3 from the A's when the A's probably should have swept them.
Hell of a series, honestly. I mean, 2 pinch hit home runs in 2 games that were huge.
Lamont Wade Jr.
Lamont is such a bad. He's slowly becoming one of my one of my favorites on the team.
That home run that he hit against the A's a couple days ago, it looked Bonds-esque.
Oh yeah, just like
the follow through.
Yeah,
it was nice.
Yeah,
I like him a lot. I hope the Giants can hold on to him for a while.
Yeah, he was a steal, honestly.
He just seems like he gets hits at the right time.
Oh, he's super clutch. Yeah.
And where did he come from? Was he like?
He was on the Twins, and he was like a fringe AAA major leaguer guy. And they traded Sean Anderson for him, who Sean Anderson's not even on the Twins anymore. So yeah, they absolutely fleeced the Twins on that one.
The Twins that I picked to go to the World Series.
Yes. Which Twins are not looking too happy.
Not looking good. Our boy Crawford, speaking of the Giants, signed a 2-year extension worth $32 million.
Yeah,
well deserved.
Yep. Also making my bold prediction of Corey Seager being a Giant next year, not looking great.
Yeah.
But
and you also said, I don't know if you said it on here, but you said you thought after next year he would retire. Did you say that?
I don't know if I did. I don't think so. But I said, yeah. I mean, I'd rather have Corey Seager, I think, for the future than Crawford. But yeah.
But Crawford's playing an MVP type caliber season.
Yeah.
He'll get some votes. He'll probably get.
Oh, you know what I think? Did he already get extended before the last time we talked?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, but anyways.
Good for him.
Yeah, he should be an MVP consideration. I know he's kind of slowed down a little bit since the All-Star break.
Yeah.
Or since like the end of July, but no, he's having a heck of a season.
It's awesome.
They're actually talking to Buster Posey about a potential extension as well, but he said he wants to wait till after the year.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Are they gonna move him to first base soon?
I don't see his value being at first base because he's so good at handling the pitching staff. I mean, if his bat has already fallen off and they've still,
Well, this year he's playing. He's hitting.
But he's hitting great. Yeah. But it's already happened once. So
he'll probably be a catcher.
I think he's a catcher. Yeah.
Makes
and
sense.
honestly, the Giants, I think, are going to be under Farhan. They're going to be a team that tries to have as much depth as possible. So they're not even going to need him to play first base. They'll just continue to do this thing where he plays only 4 days a week, essentially. Which I don't mind at all, as long as it keeps him fresh.
So let's go Giants.
Let's go.
We might be going to a game
next
on
week,
the 30th.
Yeah,
next
a
Monday.
week from today.
Yeah, we'll see.
I hope.
Yeah,
hopefully,
still seems like
Katie
it's up,
makes up her mind.
Seems like it's up in the air still, but you never know. Diamondbacks pitcher Tyler Gilbert throws a no hitter. It's another no hitter for the MLB.
Was it the 7th or 8th, something like that?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, unreal. And his first career start.
First career start.
Also unreal.
I mean, what else could you want? You should just stop now.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not obviously. Don't stop now.
Yeah.
It's amazing. I couldn't even imagine being first start. He's probably as nervous as he's ever been this entire life.
Yeah.
And he goes out and throws probably the best game he's ever going to throw in his career. His first start.
That's the only shitty thing is it's all downhill from here.
Unless he does a perfect game, which doesn't happen.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But congratulations to Tyler Gilbert. It's an incredible feat, especially like you said in his first start.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, he had pitched a couple times out of relief before that, but only like his third career game. I don't know if you saw this too, but I read this quote from Ken Rosenthal, who's like works for Fox and MLB Network. I guess within 24 hours of him throwing that no-hitter, like before, he said ever since the crackdown on sticky stuff in baseball, the year of the no-hitter is no more.
Oh.
And then dude goes and throws a no-hitter in his first career start right after that.
Good for him though. Who they play? I don't know who they played.
Padres.
I think Padres have been no-hit twice this year.
Well, I know they had one. They threw a no-hitter. Did they get no-hit also?
I want to say they did.
That's crazy.
But congrats to Tyler Gilbert.
Yeah.
Also, another congratulations to Miguel Cabrera.
Biggie finally got there.
Finally, I don't know. I was thinking about this a couple days ago, or when I found out that he hit 500. Wasn't he on a pace to get a lot more than this?
He has not had a good season since like 2016.
Yeah.
He's really, really fallen off. Kind of the way Albert Pujols did, unfortunately, because those guys are they're the best hitters of our generation, or were at their peak.
I mean, yeah, you could debate Miguel Cabrera is one of the best right-handed hitters of all time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Pujols is probably better.
Hey, I would take
Mickey.
Pujols.
Mickey has a better batting average.
Yeah, I'd have to look at the numbers, but yeah, I would probably bet maybe a little bit better.
But Pujols has more hits, more home runs.
Yeah.
I think more RBIs.
Yeah. He started a couple years earlier too.
But congrats to Mickey. I think becomes the 28th member of the 500 club.
Yeah.
500 home run club.
It's a prestigious club.
Yeah.
When was the Field of Dreams game?
Sometime last week, or maybe
Was it the Sunday before, like 8 days ago, essentially?
it might have been. Yeah.
That was a fun game, actually.
I caught a little bit of it. I really wanted to watch the whole
Or
thing.
no, it wasn't Sunday. It was the Thursday after we did our last episode.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I really wanted to watch the whole thing, and I wish I would watch the end of it.
It was a hell of a game.
I mean, you couldn't have set it up better.
No.
Like the MLB, that's perfect for what the MLB wanted.
Yeah.
And they're already saying they're going to play next year.
Yep.
Same
I think
place.
I don't know what you couldn't build that whole thing and just play one game, so I'm not shocked at all. Cubs and Reds are going to be in it.
The White Sox beat the Yankees in that game in a walk-off.
Yeah. I think it was 9-8 or 8-7, something like that.
Yeah.
And the Yankees had to score 4 in the top of the inning to get it to that point.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Off of Liam Hendricks.
White Sox are nice.
White Sox are nice.
Your White Sox going to the World Series pick is looking good.
I almost wanted to buy a White Sox hat while I was in Chicago.
Whenever I see a White Sox hat, I think of like Dr. Dre, like NWA. I think of like Dr. Dre or Eazy-E.
Like the socks one.
The socks one. Yeah. It's a clean hat.
Yeah. You know, I like the throwback logo that they've been rocking again the last couple of years.
It says socks.
It says socks with the batter above it. I think it's pretty cool.
That one is cool.
How about the Padres just falling flat on their face right now?
I saw they're 10 behind the Dodgers right now.
Yeah, and they are now not in a playoff spot. The Reds have passed them.
Wow.
Crazy.
But the Dodgers, it's gonna be close between the Dodgers and the Giants for the rest of the way.
Mm-hmm. And the Yankees have caught fire too.
Yeah.
Yankees and Braves.
I mean, what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
Hopefully,
Yankees gonna Yankee.
It would just be so. It'd be such a bummer if the Giants had this great of a season and just for some reason fell off to get the wild card game.
Yeah.
It would still be cool because they made the playoffs and
they
exceeded everybody's expectations. Yeah. But they got to win the division. The Dodgers have to stop winning this division every year.
That's so fucking annoying.
What are they, like seven in a row?
Yeah, I think
8 in a row, maybe?
Since 2013.
Dude, it's stupid.
Yeah. Unreal. Basketball? You ready?
Luka Doncic, who I think is only 22, maybe 23 years old.
Sounds about right.
Signed 5 years, $207 million with the Mavericks. Isn't that a lot of money for the years? Or is that normal for NBA standards? Like
you can only 5 years is the maximum amount of years you can put on a contract.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, so yeah, 40 mil. I mean, it's the
it sounds like a lot.
The revenue coming into the NBA has massively
Yeah.
just skyrocketed over the last handful of years.
And if I'm the Mavericks, this is a no-brainer.
Yeah.
You're not going to get rid of this guy.
No.
Or you want to lock him up for as long as you can.
Yeah.
Because he's going to be one of the best players in the league, if he isn't already right now.
Yeah. It's become an interesting situation in the NBA where it's like, if you're really good and young, you're getting paid no matter what.
Yeah.
Like there's not, and it's gonna come down to who's just the better of the stars, as the years go on.
Yeah.
Because the salary cap's just gonna keep getting tighter.
Yeah. Just a reminder: the Sacramento Kings could have drafted him.
Oof.
Could have drafted him. Actually,
yeah, they could have, right? Yeah.
Yeah, because they picked Marvin Bagley. Yeah, they could have picked Trae Young. They could have picked Luka.
Who was the number 1 pick that year?
Aiden.
Yeah.
Aiden, the Suns.
Yeah.
So the Kings, I know.
Think about Luka and Booker together. It'd be interesting.
I mean, they'd make it work.
I actually don't know because, well, maybe because Booker's actually kind of a true shooting guard.
Yeah. Can we go back to the MLB just real quick?
Yeah.
Did you know the Orioles are on an 18-game losing streak?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I know we're switching. I know we're going back and forth.
What's the record? Like 21 or 23?
I don't know. I just got their.
Yeah, they're
18 straight losses.
They might. Fuck
the record for most losses in a row is 26.
Oh, it's 26.
It happened for the Louisville Colonels or
Colonels.
Oh, in 1889.
Okay, so maybe it's the modern era record is like 21 or 23, whatever that was.
Yeah, the modern record is 23. That happened in 1961, Philadelphia Phillies.
Oof.
And the Orioles in '88 had a 21-game losing streak.
That's rough.
Did I really say the Colonels? Am I really that much of an idiot?
The Louisville Colonels.
Anyways, yeah. You see, J.R. Smith wants to play college golf.
Yeah, he applied for
So he's enrolling at North Carolina A&T University to pursue a degree in liberal studies, and is also trying to. He's also waiting on the NCAA to sort out his eligibility so he can join the Aggies golf team.
Interesting.
I think that's kind of cool. I don't know.
It is weird because
I don't know how good he is. I don't know how good he's at golfing.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess we'll see.
Yeah, good for him. Keep trying.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
is he done playing basketball? I can't even remember.
Yeah.
He must be.
Well, I think wasn't he on the Lakers for that championship season or no?
He might have been. Yeah.
Or maybe he.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Or I don't know if he was on the championship the roster.
But yeah,
he might have been on the team.
Yeah,
throughout
at one
the year.
point.
Also, Udonis Haslem is coming back for his 19th season.
This is so dumb.
And I know you're thinking, why would I even mention this? For one, I've always liked Udonis Haslem.
Okay.
I love that he went to Miami and played.
Okay.
And he's been in Miami for a long time. But he's going to join Dirk Nowitzki, Kobe Bryant, Tim Duncan, and John Stockton as the only player to play for a single team for 19 plus years.
Oh, wow.
And he doesn't really play to get time for the Heat.
Yeah, he literally played in 3 minutes last year in one game.
And he got ejected.
Did he?
In that game. Yeah. I think he was beefing with Dwight Howard and he got ejected.
That's glorious. Yeah, he hasn't played more than 100 minutes in a season in like 3 years,
Yeah.
3 or 4 years.
But I don't know if you remember this, but I have a bold prediction that says Udonis Haslam is going to get his number retired by the Miami Heat, and I think it's really going to happen.
You're probably right. What is he? He has a weird number, doesn't he?
40.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can retire that.
So shout out to him. You know, Scott doesn't listen to us, but I know Scott likes Udonis Haslam.
yeah.
He's like the OG, you know, don't fuck with my guys kind of bully.
Yeah, at this point I wonder why they waste a roster spot on him because of the way things are so tight with cap in the NBA.
I bet it's
So why don't you just make him a coach? That's probably what he essentially is at this point.
Yeah, I bet this will be his last year.
I would think,
And
unless
then-
he's going for some record. I mean, he's 40,
Yeah,
or he's going to be in his age 41 season
Really?
coming up. Yeah.
So you know, good for him though. At least he's still trying.
Still chucking.
Yeah. Also, one thing I wanted to mention was Kevin Garnett is getting his number retired by the Celtics. What are your
He
thoughts?
is.
Well deserved.
I think so. We won a championship there.
The Celtics are also a team that retires a lot of numbers,
Do they?
but he's deserved.
Did Paul Pierce already get his? He better have.
If he hasn't yet, it's gonna happen.
I feel like he has. I can't remember.
But Kevin Garnett he's
Yeah.
worthy of it.
Yeah.
He's a Hall of Famer. He's one of the best power forwards of all time.
Yeah.
And I'm happy for him. It's cool. You know, anytime you think of Kevin Garnett and the Celtics, you think of anything is possible.
You're right.
So, you know, good for him.
Or him pimping fucking what's his face for his suits.
Oh, Craig Sager.
Craig
He's
Sager.
like, you take this and you burn it.
Yeah. R.I.P. Take so.
R.I.P.
He butt ass naked.
Do you think Kevin Garnett number will get retired by the Timberwolves? I don't think it is.
Did they already?
Did they? Check it real quick.
I think they did. I'm pretty sure they did.
They should.
Yeah. Oops.
I don't know why they wouldn't. I think they might have. They might have.
But he has beef with the owners.
Does he?
Yeah.
But if he already got his number retired, it's too late. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just go to Timberwolves Wikipedia. It'll tell you.
Oh, true.
No. Do they?
Wait, what? This guy's the only guy?
Is he?
Not a chance.
I mean, there is a chance.
Yeah, I'm going your route. What is Wikipedia?
Yeah, it's only that. It's 2 and then Flip Saunders.
What? That's unreal.
So it'll have to.
And that guy played only 113 games
for the Timberwolves.
I think in his career.
Really? I wonder if he died or something. Maybe that's why they did it.
Possible.
I mean, his number has to be retired by the Timberwolves. Eventually. I don't care what kind of beef they got.
Yeah.
When you think of the Timberwolves, you think of Kevin Garnett.
Because I think he was a part of the front office or something, and then
Was he?
that is so weird.
Whatever.
God, they've got such a shitty history. They only got one number retired.
Yeah, they might retire Ricky Rubio's number. You never know.
What about Latrell Sprewell?
No way.
I'm kidding.
Or maybe Kevin Love.
Kevin Love was a pretty good.
Possible.
Player.
Kevin Love will be a Hall of Famer,
Yeah.
I think. You see the Sacramento Kings won the championship
They did.
of the Summer League?
Nice.
I think they've won it twice.
Have they?
Yeah, or maybe they won it last year. They've won it twice, but recently I know that. This is cool, and Davion Mitchell looks pretty good.
Really?
He's looking a little nice. He's really good on the defensive end, and he's a better ball handler and shooter than I remember him being at Baylor.
Yeah, he's a point guard, right? Or is he not? Or is he a combo guard?
Maybe it's probably combo guard,
Yeah.
but his defense is awesome.
Yeah, that's what he's
Which-
known for, right?
Yeah,
It's gonna
So-
be the glove number 2.
that'd be great if he was Gary Payton. So shout out to the Kings. You know,
Yeah.
not a lot of shout outs going on to the Kings on this
Right.
podcast. But I'm happy for him. Hopefully this means we're going to be close to a championship in the next 25 years.
Yeah.
So
I think Jonathan Kuminga looks pretty exciting for the Warriors too. He's pretty athletic. I don't know if you've seen any highlights, but
I haven't.
looks interesting. He looks pretty raw. He doesn't have a good shooting stroke, but
you know who looks interesting, and I hate to even say it on this podcast, is Trey Lance. He has the way he gets the ball out of his hand.
he
how-
whips it,
he
bro.
whips
Oh
it.
my god.
I want to see how fast. I want to know how fast that's coming.
I know that the one that he threw to Travis Benjamin, the second touchdown, where he threaded it through like 3 guys. That was an absolute bolt.
There ain't no defender getting to that ball that quick.
That was
It's
insane.
impossible.
I think.
He can throw it. I mean,
Yeah.
I saw that. I'm like, this guy might be an issue.
Yeah, and he can run.
He might
too,
be a
man.
problem.
He's big and he can run.
Jimmy G ain't throwing it that quick.
No.
Hell no.
Yeah, Jimmy's. He might be out of here this year.
You think
He
so?
he just might.
So going into what we're talking about next, Dak Prescott. I read something on CBS Sports that said he might not come back for the Cowboys the entire season.
I feel like I've seen contradictory, like some saying that and some others saying that he's gonna be ready for week 1.
All I know is when I read that,
You almost threw up.
put a bullet in my brain. Bro. I can't. I don't want to deal with back-to-back bad seasons. But
No.
here's what I'm going to tell you. Let's say Dak is out.
Yeah. Tank.
Cowboys trade for Jimmy Garoppolo.
Oh, you can have Jimmy.
But what do you want for him?
First round pick.
Yeah. Okay.
You guys are gonna be desperate, right?
Is that crazy to think though? Is that a bad idea?
No.
If Dak's out for the entire season,
The thing is, what do you do with him after that? Because
Jimmy G.
yeah, and also I just don't know how it works because Jimmy G is still getting like $27 million
Yeah, that's
a year.
A lot of money.
I don't know how that works out. Yeah, it's probably impossible actually.
Yeah. I guess when you really think about it, I thought I was like, maybe.
Yeah, I think at this point, if you have a quarterback that you're paying big money to, you lose him to injury, you're kind of fucked.
It has something to do with Dak's rotator cuff. I guess the Cowboys went and talked to the Texas Rangers about
that's right.
rotator cuff,
Yeah.
for like pitchers.
They talked to the Rangers and the Yankees special teams.
So I agree. I've seen contradictory things where it seems like Dak isn't going to play or
Yeah.
he's like on track.
Yesterday-
Obviously Jerry Jones would be like, oh, he's going to play week 1.
That's what he said.
He's going to say that.
Yeah,
He has
that's
to.
fine. I understand where you're coming from. I think he's gonna play.
I hope he does too.
I think I just read it. Well, go ahead.
It's one of those things where if he's not 100%, but he's like 85 or 90%, I would be okay. Especially that the division being so shitty,
Yeah.
the extra game, I'd be okay with him sitting like the first 2, maybe 3 games.
Yeah.
4 would be a little too much for me. I think it'd be a little. Cause I don't think the Cowboys win any of those games because they're gonna lose the first game of the season against the Buccaneers anyways.
Yeah. I think it's one of those things where like, what if he's never gonna be more than like 85%, but it's not a huge risk of injury. Like you gotta.
Then you gotta do.
He's just gotta play.
He's gotta play.
Yeah.
I know the kind of player that he is. He wants to get out there and play.
I'm sure.
He's probably chomping at the bit because before he got hurt last year, he's been like an NFL Ironman. He would play every game,
Yeah.
every year up until that point.
Yeah. I'm also curious what his mobility is going to be like coming off the leg injury, because that was a pretty decent part of his game.
Yeah, nothing crazy, but it was
Yeah.
definitely he could
He
get
would
out
run.
of
Yeah.
trouble.
Yeah.
Have you watched? I haven't watched any Hard Knocks. You probably don't watch Hard Knocks either.
No, I haven't watched any of it.
I don't even have HBO. You probably don't either. I've never even been a big fan of Hard Knocks in general.
It just sounds corny to me.
It doesn't give me it doesn't do anything for me.
Yeah.
Just like I was watching the Cowboys play the Texans in preseason, and it's just
Yeah.
it's cool because it's like it's telling you we're close to football season,
Yeah.
but I don't put any stock in preseason.
No, it's hard to.
You know.
That's why I'm a little like, let's pump the brake. Like as a Niner fan, I'm like, let's pump the brake on Trey Lance a little
Yeah,
bit. And any of these rookies that are playing
Yeah.
well, you can't. It may still be an NFL game, but it's a preseason game. It's not full speed.
Yeah.
Boys getting after it.
yeah. Like you could debate the only guys that are really trying to play hard in preseason are those third stringers that are
Yeah,
like
playing in the fourth quarter.
or like really want to
Trying to
try
get a
to
roster spot, yeah.
get a roster spot
Yeah.
exactly. So
And I've noticed that like teams are not playing any starters anymore.
no.
There's been too many injuries over the years.
It's not worth
it. Yeah.
I heard Colin say something interesting about how. I mean, the NFL does the preseason probably because of the revenue, because they get a lot of money from it. But he made a good point of college football doesn't do preseason; they just go straight into the season.
Yeah, just do training,
You know what I mean?
like a little training camp or whatever.
So it's like the NFL could do it.
Yeah.
Could do the same thing, but they don't. And I get why.
I wonder if the Players Association would be really smart to negotiate somehow if they do want to go to an 18th game to eliminate the preseason as a whole instead of just going like 2 games and 18 games for regular.
Yeah.
And I gotta say the 17 game schedule is dumb as fuck, but I'm not gonna get into numbers right now.
Yeah, but I do. The one thing about the preseason I do kind of like the idea of is it does kind of give you that real time feel
Sure. Yeah.
that training camp just doesn't give you.
Yeah.
Playing against other people.
But I wonder if they could switch it to like scrimmages rather than
Because some teams, because in training camps they do scrimmages.
They do, yeah.
So okay, I'd be okay with that.
Yeah. Or joint practices.
Yeah. But I mean, I've been to a preseason game. It's a good time.
Yeah,
You know,
I'm
it's
sure.
fun.
I'm sure it's fun.
You know, there's a good amount of people that are there. It's not packed by any means.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's a good time. It's a good time. We also get people who get injured. Like when Tony Romo got injured, the year Dak was a rookie. I mean, it was kind of a blessing in disguise.
Yeah. And we've seen, you know, I'm trying to think of the running back that got hurt. Did Clinton Portis miss a season or something like that?
Maybe.
I just remember like a big name running back missing a whole season.
Because of preseason.
Yeah. Or was it AP? Or was he in the first game of the season?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
But I take your word for it.
Yeah.
So, Emerson, I got some bad news.
What's that?
Your boy, Tim Tebow, finally gets cut by the Jacksonville Jaguars. Your thoughts?
I wouldn't say finally because they actually cut him before like anyone else was getting cut. Because like as the preseason goes on, they like make it. You gotta have your roster down to this many and this many, which I thought that was hilarious because that means he truly did not belong.
Do you feel bad for the people who bought jerseys?
No, because they're clowns.
Okay.
I also don't think it's bad news because I don't have to do 30 push-ups anymore.
You said you were kind of getting them. You were kind of pumping, weren't you?
I think I got up to 23 without stopping,
Yeah.
which sounds probably like bitch shit.
Because you had to do 30 straight.
Mhm.
Honestly, me doing 30 straight would be kind of tough too.
Yeah.
I could do 20, 25.
You're holding less weight than I am, though, so you might be able to do it.
I could try to get those quick ones in.
Yeah.
You know, not full extension ones. So pretty much Tim Tebow's done. He's
Mhm.
34. You know,
This whole thing was a gimmick, anyways.
a lot of people thought Urban Meyer was going to keep him on the team, though.
I didn't think so.
I don't think. I mean, it's
Oh,
just not.
that was a joke.
I saw replays of him playing and it was, trying to block as a tight end. It was a joke.
Yeah, I mean he's smaller than most tight ends. He's only 6'3". Most tight ends you see are at least 6'5".
Yeah.
And 260 pounds, and he's probably around 240, 250.
Yeah. So, sorry, Tebow.
I don't feel bad for him though. I mean, dude tried to play baseball.
Yeah. So, another thing that I saw on CBS Sports,
Okay.
the Washington football team has narrowed down their list of possible permanent names for the franchise.
Oh, this is real.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
There was eight candidates,
Got it.
and apparently there was 3 finalists that I don't know of. I don't know if anybody, the public knows.
Gotcha.
So I'm gonna give you all 8, and I want you to give me the 3 that you like the best.
Gotcha.
I know you're not gonna like any of them, so I don't really, but just give me 3.
All right.
So the first one's Armada,
Oh, I'm sorry.
the Washington Armada. I don't know what it means.
No.
The Washington
out.
Brigade.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not. The Washington Commanders. We're kind of getting to XFL range right now.
Commanders, it's okay.
The Washington Defenders, wasn't that the team for
I
the
think it might have been.
something like that?
We're gonna steal their uniforms too.
So the Defenders, the Washington Presidents,
Presidents.
yeah,
Okay.
the Washington Red Hogs,
Red Hogs.
the Washington Red Wolves,
I think I gotta get rid of the red.
the Washington football team is the last one.
Okay, so I'm gonna throw the football team in there because we've already experienced that.
Yeah.
Fucking Red Hogs. They really gotta get rid of the red. I would say the Commanders and the Defenders would be closest to acceptable.
I'm gonna go with Washington football team.
Yeah.
I think the Red Hogs isn't bad because they used to be the Hogs, or they used to like wear pig snouts back in the day for like the '80s teams.
Okay.
Because I think the offensive line they call them the
Oh,
Hogs.
the Hogs. Okay.
I'd be cool if they call them the Washington Hogs, like drop the red.
Yeah.
And then the third one, I mean, these aren't good.
No, they're bad.
I mean, what does Armada mean?
Should we just?
Do we know?
I feel like kind of stupid for not knowing it, but
I mean, I don't. Armada. I'd probably go with Brigade. I'd probably go with Brigade.
Brigade. Yeah.
I guess.
Okay. It's a Nissan model.
Are you sure it's not Altima?
Am I spelling it right?
Yeah, Armada. Armada meaning. Type in our definition.
A fleet of warships. The Washington Armada, that just doesn't really roll off the tongue.
They're gonna stick with Washington football team. I guarantee it.
Probably.
So, but altogether, every one of those names is not good.
No.
No. So thank you for playing.
Name that team. Literally.
Fucking, that's bad. That's bad.
When are we gonna play What's Worse again?
When I find something that's worthy of it.
that was a good segment.
It'll come back. I gotta
reel something up.
I gotta find someone's gotta do a stupid ass name. So when the football team changes their name, I'll do What's Worse. You weren't the only one who liked What's Worse. I think What's Worse is pretty good.
It was beautiful. What was the other game that we were gonna play?
You wanted me to do like gaugeisms. So,
oh yes.
Well, because I always have like these
Yes.
little, which I do have a couple today. But
oh, perfect. Maybe we can unofficially start it today.
yeah, I have one that I can do for sure.
Okay.
The other one's just a couple of last call stuff.
But
so yeah.
there was a game that we were, I think maybe even like Ashley suggested it.
She's like, would you rather?
Would you rather? Yeah. So that's kind of similar to What's Worse, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll try to bring back What's Worse.
Okay.
For sure.
Perfect.
NASCAR happened.
Woohoo! Boy.
Was that the first? No, those were raced last week too,
Oh,
wasn't
yeah.
it?
We're back in full swing.
Yeah.
Just had like a couple week layoff recently, but
And Ashley's boy Ryan Blaney won,
yeah, that was big for her.
which I'm okay with because Danny didn't win. Because
Yeah.
Danny's on my ass, kind of.
Well, you kind of pulled away.
Yeah.
She's creeping up on Danny now, though.
Yeah, she is. And the standings are.
You, of course, still in first. You've been the leader for the last like couple months at least.
Feeling like the Giants right now. Just,
So you're gonna melt at the end.
ooh, okay.
I'm kidding. Yeah, so you got 78. Danny coming in with 66 in second place. Ashley got 63, so she made a nice little jump.
Yep.
Dylan's got 50. Alex 48. Garrett 38, and myself 24. Yeah. bad.
You're done.
Yeah.
You're done.
I like.
I feel like Dylan's been at 50 for like a month. I feel like he's just been like in the
Been
middle.
hovering.
Been in the middle
Yeah.
forever.
Well, he might have jumped Alex this week. I'm trying to remember what the standings were, but yeah, it's been a rough one for me. That's for sure.
Yeah.
But Harvick did clinch a playoff spot even without a win, so at least I have that.
Yes.
But he's still not fast, so.
Yeah.
And Hamlin clinched a playoff spot as well without a win.
Did you see Brad Keselowski finally got a top 10 finish yesterday?
Did you see what he did to fucking Austin Dillon too?
I didn't watch the race.
At the end of the second stage, they were racing for his position, and right as they crossed the finish line, Dillon was below him, and he was past him. Like he was like his right rear quarter panel was right on Keselowski's left front, and Keselowski like didn't let him come up, and he just dumped him, and that was the end of the race for Dillon.
Oh my god. Good job, Brad. Good job.
Yeah, I didn't see what the fallout was, or like there was any words, but
I'm sure there were.
yeah. But it looked a little iffy on Brad's side.
So wait, next week's race is at Daytona?
We're racing at Daytona next week, last race of the regular season.
Do they race Daytona twice every year?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Usually the second race is a night race in like the 4th of July week, but this year they changed it.
Is it still 500?
It's only 400. Forever it was called like the Pepsi 400. I don't know what the sponsor is now, but
it's officially called the Daytona 400?
no, it's called like whatever sponsor 400.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is that the same race as the Daytona 500? Same track?
Same track situation. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that's going to be fun because Daytona's always a wild card as far as it doesn't have to have the best car necessarily to win.
Did you bring a bottle opener?
Mm-hmm. I think we left this here from the last time we went. Yeah, crack me one into it.
All right.
So yeah, we're getting down to it in NASCAR season. NASCAR season is so fucking long.
It's
It's
long.
the longest of any sports season that we talk about.
Oh, I'm sure.
I mean, it ends in early November, if I'm not mistaken.
Damn.
And they start in mid-February, so that's like three
3 months off.
only 3 months off. Yeah.
It's a little healthy summer vacation.
Yeah.
If you're a student.
Yep.
You see school's in session again?
School is back.
Fuck that.
School.
Do you ever get those dreams that you're like back in high school, and like you don't finish like some work or you're not gonna graduate?
Yeah.
I get those sometimes. I'm like, dude, fuck this. I'm not having this.
I do laugh at the people that were like, "Oh God, high school was the worst time of my life." I'm like, you didn't love fucking around all the time, and
Yeah. Some people hated high school, and those were probably the same people that went to college and had a great time in college. Honestly, I had probably the best time in school in middle school.
middle school was pretty wild.
Because middle school's that time where you're still, you're not drinking or smoking.
Yeah,
You
you're
from-
pretty raw individual,
For the most part, yeah, you know what I mean?
except for you.
Easy. That was the old me.
That's the old me.
That was the old me.
That's all right.
Don't judge me by my past.
You're 26 now. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're still alive
Yeah.
and well. Yeah, pulse
Just
check.
gotta check the pulse. I have some last call things I want to talk about.
Okay, it is officially last call.
It is.
Yeah.
So, actually, no, you want to do a gaugeism?
Yeah.
Is that
that you part
Is that what we want to call this?
I don't know.
We'll try to figure out a different name.
Maybe we could take a poll.
Yeah.
When
Okay.
Gage, so when Gage has a, you know what I think of when I think of this is, who's the guy on TNT? Ernie?
Oh, like the
EJ's Nito
yeah.
stat of the night.
Yeah, this goes right in there. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is one. So Calvin Johnson just went into the Hall of Fame.
Sure.
Congratulations. Well deserved.
Oh, I know what you're gonna say.
Yeah. Do you?
Mm-hmm.
So he was drafted, played, retired, and inducted into the Hall of Fame, all in between Tom Brady's 7th and 22nd NFL season.
Okay, I didn't know that's what you were gonna say, but that's wild. 7th and 22nd season.
That's insane. This dude had a full-blown Hall of Fame career in like the middle of Tom Brady, or middle, and
Yeah, but the prime of his whole career.
Yes. I saw it and I was like, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. I thought you were gonna say the fact that he didn't mention the Lions one time in his Hall of Fame.
He
speech.
didn't?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Did
He got some flack for it.
Did
too.
he wear any kind of like tie? Like maybe a Lions color tie?
I didn't pay attention
I
to
mean,
that part.
can you blame them? They didn't do anything for him.
I get it, but it's like the only franchise he played for.
Okay, I get that.
Yeah.
But it's they didn't do shit for him.
Yeah. I mean, I don't disagree with that idea.
Yeah.
But
So that is the Gage stat of the night. How about we'll start saying that?
Gage's Nito stat of the night.
Gage's Nito stat of the night. Also, so for the Patriots, Mac Jones was their first round rookie.
Mhm.
And I don't know if you know, but since Belichick has been the head coach, every first round rookie or any first round rookies that they draft always wear number 50 in training camp.
Oh, okay, that's why.
So Mac Jones was always wearing 50, which looks weird on the quarterback.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
And he finally played his preseason games, and he's number 10, which I knew was going to happen because he played
He was 10 in college, right?
10 at
Yeah.
Alabama. So I bet you he loves not having to wear that number 50 every day now.
Yeah. That's
So-
yeah, that number was stupid.
Shout out to Mac Jones. And my last shout out, I believe, last shout out. Or, no, not last shout out. Carly Lloyd announced her retirement. Did you see that?
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah.
She was one of the goats.
Yeah, I think she's going to play after. She's going to play in 4 fall friendly matches. Or U.S. Soccer will soon announce 4 fall friendly matches, which will be her final games with the United States Women's National Team.
Nice.
And she'll also finish the season with the New Jersey / New York Gotham FC.
Gotcha.
Some stats on Carly Lloyd. She has the most World Cup matches played, 25.
Okay.
Or no, yeah, World Cup matches. Most Olympic matches, 22, and Olympic golds, 10 in United States Women's National Team history.
She has 10 Olympic golds.
Or gold medal or matches. Or yeah. Or goals.
Goals.
Goals. Excuse me.
yes.
Sorry.
I was gonna say they didn't play that. She hasn't played enough.
10 Olympic goals.
That's
scored
pretty awesome in 22 matches.
in 10. Or, yeah, 22, excuse me. Sorry.
That's a good
Totally-
good ratio.
Totally botching this. Right
Yeah.
now. Sorry, Carly Lloyd.
Yeah, that's a good ratio of goals to games.
She's won 2 World Cups, has won 2 Olympic gold medals,
There you go.
and the 1 bronze that they just won.
Gotcha.
So shout out to Carly Lloyd.
Yeah, she was awesome.
She's kind of I think you would say goat-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone throws out goat.
Yeah.
But, she's
She's
good.
one of the goats.
It's also Kobe Bryant's birthday today.
It is. I think of this show actually a lot when I think of Kobe Bryant.
This show?
Yeah, just because of the first
first episode.
First episode.
Yeah, it's not a bad call.
Yeah.
I,
And then tomorrow is Mamba Day.
could you imagine? He should have just been born one day.
Right.
That'd be cool. But I don't think about that much, but that was our first episode. We talked a lot about Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
So I'll take a shot to Kobe Bryant. How
There
about
you
that?
go.
Cheers. Ooh. Fuck, I gotta work tomorrow.
Hey,
Shut up, I got a job.
you gotta work tomorrow. I love it.
I gotta work tomorrow, 8 o'clock.
Nice.
So, won't be getting hammered tonight.
It'll help you sleep.
It would help me sleep. But, yeah, that's all the stuff I had for last call. I'm sure you want to mention something? Anything?
Not a whole lot.
Anything that's on the screen? Or do we were talking? We kind of talked about that,
I
didn't
think
we?
we mentioned everything. Oh, the draft lottery, yes, is tonight. We will give you the results next week.
What pick do you want?
Ooh.
I know which one I want.
I haven't really thought. I haven't done a lot of research. I
You
feel
know what
like,
I mean? Like, what pick in the draft would you want?
yeah.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
like, cause sometimes I like to research. Where is a good like if I wanted to do a top pick.
Yeah.
Like if there's 4 really good guys that could go number 1 or something like that. You know what? I think I want a late pick this year because I haven't really. A lot of times I feel like I'm in the middle, like between 4 and 8.
Which is, it's a bad spot.
pretty rough.
4 is good.
4 is okay.
Like 5 through 8, because we have a 12, 10,
12-team league makes it tough for
or
the middle.
12 player league.
Yeah, 12.
Oh, 12 teams. excuse
12
me.
team, yeah. That makes it really tough for the middle.
I want the last pick. I love having that last pick,
Yeah.
first pick.
I'm kind of wanting something like that too. Because it is nice too, because you can get to your turn and you're like, oh, I could maybe take one of these 2 guys, but you get to take them both if you really want.
Yeah. It just seems like yesterday we were doing it here last year.
I know, crazy.
Was Dylan here yet?
No, it was right before.
Oh, because he came over here for the
It
draft.
was one of Ashley's last days
Yeah,
in the house. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Because he came over here to draft.
Yeah. And then moved in like like a week later.
Yeah. Yep.
Um,
Fantasy football, man. We have a good group. We have
Yeah.
a good group
yeah.
playing.
Brett is being added to the league this year.
Love it. I'm happy because
I think he's a first timer, if I'm not mistaken.
first timer, which
Yeah.
I'll take advantage of. Because he has no idea what the hell he's doing.
Yeah. I'm sure he'll do a little research. He's a calculated guy.
Yeah, I don't know if Brett listens to us anymore because he doesn't do his
That's a good point.
FedEx job, but
Yeah, I'm not sure what his new job is going to entail, but
yeah. So
yeah. So we got some lotterying to get to.
yes, and it's 6:30, not bad.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go on live. You said
Yeah.
you don't want to record and then post it on our Instagram account.
We can do both because a live video you can save if you want.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that.
That's what I did with last year's.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah. I remember the guy's name at the bar that I loved. His name was Joseph.
Joseph.
Yes. Big old beard
Yeah.
or beanie.
Big dude or no?
Bigger guy.
Yeah. I think I saw a video of that you posted while you were at a bar. I think it was a bunch of bricks in the background.
That was the place.
The dude was rocking a Bulls jersey.
Yeah, that was the guy.
Oh, it was him?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, 'cause the place looked really nice.
That
I
was
like,
super cool.
It's super nice, but then you see him rocking a Bulls. I loved it. You know,
Yeah.
because like, did he own the place or did he work there?
He's one of the like park owners / acting.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that was him rocking the Bulls jersey.
Yeah.
Cool. Because it's a nice place. Some nice places you'll go to, like, to some kind of city and they'll be like kind of dressed nice.
Yeah. No, you know what? This place had major speakeasy vibes. You walk up, you go through this kind of janky looking door, walk up a few stairs,
Yeah.
and then you go through another door. The bouncer's a little kind of rough, but cool at the same time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then the place is it's got just kind of at night it's got like a dark vibe, and
Okay.
or like low lit vibe, and but amazing cocktails.
Hell yeah.
Couldn't get over that place.
What cocktail did you like the most that you hadn't had before or hadn't heard of that you can remember?
Well, all their cocktails were originals.
Oh, really?
They kind of took a lot of classics and did twists on them. Like they had this whole part of the cocktail list that was old fashions that they just put a little twist on.
Okay.
Like my favorite one was the Dublin. It had this. It was with Irish whiskey. Had this little he said they make a cold brew syrup, like coffee, cold
Okay.
brew coffee
Yeah.
syrup, and just put a little bit of that, and it's got kind of nice warm bite to it.
Nice.
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, and all the cocktails we had there were awesome.
Hell yeah,
Yeah,
that's cool.
yeah. Last night we really went for it. we did the beer tape thing.
The
all
last
day.
night that you were there.
Last night we were there, did that beer thing all day, and then did 4 rounds of cocktails at dinner.
God. Who was paying?
Mom paid that night.
Wow. That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys had a great
No,
time.
it was awesome.
That's cool. I had a good time watering your mom's plants.
I bet you did.
I think it was on Saturday. I'd got off work and I went over there, and I was watering the plants. And when I got back to my house, I looked at my phone. She's like, "Thanks for watering the plants," because she has one of those.
Yeah, it
she has
sends you like a picture
when someone's close.
when it gets to like the sensor or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, at first I was like, "What?" And I was like, "Okay, I remember there was a camera right there."
Yeah.
So shout out to Margan. That was funny. I got a nice laugh out of that one for sure. Also, we got hats. Did you notice?
Yes, sir. We do.
For our YouTube audience, you can see I'm rocking a ISR hat with our logo, black hat.
Mm-hmm.
They're
not perfect.
they're
but
not
they're
perfect.
hats.
They're hats.
They are hats.
And you wore one in Chicago.
I did. Yeah, to the beer festival.
I wore this to the concert I went to on Thursday.
Yeah, repping.
Have to. I might have to wear this thing a lot more.
Yeah. You know, when you find the right one, it fits okay.
It just
It's not.
yeah.
Not the
The
best.
place you want to get it from, Custom Ink, which is a good.
Yeah, they had the right product for us, but
It's just for me. I like the deeper hats because my head's kind of tall this way.
Yeah, I'm with you.
But I like it.
It's got a good look.
It looks better on Garrett's head. It looks good on Devin's head.
Logo is like a ½ inch too small.
Is it you want it bigger than this?
I want it a little bit bigger, but it's
I
not
think-
terrible.
I think it's fine.
It's not terrible.
I mean, it's kind of one of those things where if you look at it, you might have to look at it, kind of
Exactly.
squint at it.
Yeah.
But I'm cool with it. I'm
Mhm.
happy with it. And yeah, if anybody wants to buy any, talk to the man on my right.
Hit us up on Instagram or via text.
All sales final.
No refund.
No refunds. All sales final.
What's that quote? Have you seen The Hangover 2?
It's been a long time.
So they're like doing their search, and they get to the tattoo shop, and the guy walks in, and he says something about the tattoo, and he's like, "No refunds, get the fuck out." See the sign? Pretty classic. Anyways, we're dragging this on big time.
It's
So let's cheers and
Cheers.
call it a day.
And we will see you guys
In 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks.
But we'll be doing some fun stuff next week. Next week is draft for fantasy football,
Yes.
and we're gonna have a day.
Is that gonna be? That's gonna be on Tuesday, huh?
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be okay. That's fine.
You'll be fine.
I'll be fine.
We'll make it.
We'll be fine.
Thank you all for watching and listening. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Peace.